Hi, friendly friends. It's Amy from Savor Salvage Scent, and I hope this finds you happy and healthy in spite of the weirdo times we're living in. So, all right, today I come to you to talk about another indie perfume house. First, thanks for stopping by. For those of you who aren't familiar with the channel, this mostly focuses on fragrance and occasionally other kind of creative or DIY projects. And for those of you returning, thank you so much. You lift my heart, especially in these tough times. I love the conversations we're having, all that I'm learning alongside of you, all of you. I suggest and encourage that you leave comments, ideas, questions, challenges, etc. I love the exchange in this online community, and for those of you who haven't subscribed, I hope you'll hit the red subscribe button because you'll be notified when I post a new video and we can stay in touch. So today I want to bring to you some more information about an indie perfume house. For those of you who have followed the channel, you know that I have been collecting perfumes for about 30 years, and I love vintage perfumes. I love the classics. I am excited about learning about new releases, but as I collect more and decide where to spend my dollars, I'm really excited about supporting independent perfumers more, because I think some of these big houses and markets are going to do it on their own. They got it. They got the dollars. They got the attention. I'm excited to learn more about the independents, because I think that they push the market and challenge the market in really good ways. So I'm here to talk to you today about Kyse Perfumes. For many of you, that will not be a new name. The purveyor name's Terri Bozzo. I believe that's how she pronounces her name. And a lot of people quote her or call her as the like queen of gourmands. And I think she, yeah, like I get it. Now that I've been wearing her perfumes more, I totally get it. Really, really cool stuff. So can't wait to talk to you more about it. Quick mention, one of my subscribers, you know who you are, kindly asked just to know more about some of my other interests, which is so sweet. I mentioned them here and there, but I'll just quickly say today, y'all probably noticed that many of my, if almost all of my videos have music gently playing in the background. Dear God, I hope I don't get in trouble. I know every once in a while I get kind of a complaint or suggestion saying that the noise is a distraction. I hope for most of you it's not. Music is just, to say that it's important in my life is not even cutting it. My parents were total music lovers, jazz heads mostly, but gosh, they liked good music, period. Even branched out into some of the stuff that I liked at times. So anyways, it's just part of my blood. Some of my siblings are deeply into music, and two in particular were buying tickets for me to go see concerts. My siblings are older than I am by around 12 to like 20 years, and were taking me to go see concerts when I was growing up. So I just can't get enough. One of my favorite forms is funk music. I mean, can't even imagine life without funk music. And being an Ohioan, funk is really, really important to this region and to the world. So anyways, special credit. Sadly, I think an ad's playing in the background now, because that's the world I'm living in. But if anyone recognizes this album or band playing in the background, you get so much love and extra credit. So moving on. Yeah, Kyse Perfumes. So cool. This house, I believe, is out of California. Again, the purveyor's name is Terri Bozzo. I'm going to talk to you about 8 scents that I own or have tried. I would say for, I'll just be honest, for an independent house. I think these are really high quality. If you are deeply into gourmands, which truly, for me, a gourmand, it's not enough to say that something with a little vanilla or something with, you know, fruit or whatever is a gourmand. This house focuses on things that truly smell edible. You can tell she's a original, interested person. And so not all of her scents are gourmands, but I would say the majority are, and they're not just a little gourmand. They are like, you smell edible. So, for what this person is trying to do, A+. If I've tried 8 scents, 5 I adore, and 3 are great, but just not for me. And to me, that's a great record. Like, no one's gonna like every single thing that somebody else produces, and I like them, they're just not my favorite. So I'm gonna talk to you first about the 5 that I'm crazy about, and then I'll tell you about 3 other that might be of interest to you all. They're very cool. So let's get started. Oh my gosh, let me see. I'm gonna start with Praline au Caramel. Yeah. 3 of these I have on my body, and the others I have on scent strips. This one is on my body, so these are kind of what her present bottles look like. Very kind of straightforward. And I'll say her scents are very affordable, and right now, and periodically, she will have sales. Right now, it's winter of 2020. And I believe she has a sale for 25% off right now. And I think you get free shipping at a certain point. So I will link her website down below. If you're looking for a gift, like I would say right now, order it. But for the holidays. Not only does she have perfumes, and but she also has like body butters, moisturizers, and like a kind of hair and moisturizing spray. She has like sanitizers. And this to me would be such a cool gift to get, like a scent, a moisturizer, or something like that together. They're so affordable. The perfumes range from like, you can get teeny tiny little drams. Like I think they're just 1 or 2 milliliter for a couple bucks, which is a great way to try some. But as far as like regular sized bottles, I think this is 15 milliliters. These run around, oh no, I forget. I want to say like 15, 20 bucks, something like that. Then if you get into 1 ounce and bigger, they range from like, I want to say 30 to like 45, something like that. And she even has much bigger bottles, and these are all 25% off right now. So a really nice price. All right, let me dive into the scents. Praline au Caramel. Hard to choose a favorite. This might be one of my top 2 or 3. It is so good. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so when I first spray this, I bought this because I'm really, really into pistachio, and I like almond too. Those 2 things are mentioned online when associated with this scent. When you first spray this, or when I first spray it, I get, oh my gosh, like if you've ever baked with almond paste to make like almond pastry or marzipan, that is exactly what this smells like straight out of the sprayer. Like to the point where it's so edible that it smells like you're baking. As far as the almond paste, it just smells so gorgeous, thick, delicious. When it dries down, really interesting things happen for me, and I'm dying to know if any of you wear this scent, if it happens for you too. This goes through stages for me. So again, when you first spray it, total like almond paste, marzipan, just gorgeousness. And then when it dries down, I wrote here that I get like caramel. I get more of the caramel in its name. When it dries down, I get more of the pistachio as opposed to almond, a little bit. Almond still is real strong for me, but when it dries down, I get a little more pistachio. And then here are the surprises, and they're not listed in the notes, so I almost want to ask the perfumer or any of you if you wear it. I get coffee. My God, I just can't even tell you how good this smells. I get coffee, and I get, okay, this is the surprise. For some of you might not like this. It's a hint. But I like kind of dirty gourmand, so it's like perfect for me. I get the tiniest bit of cigarette smoke when it dries down on my skin. And it's one of those, I love this as a gourmand because it's complex enough that it doesn't just smell like linear essential oils. Like, it's complex, it goes through phases, and I truly catch a whiff of myself wearing this and think, who is that? Oh my God, it's me. It's wonderful. It's so good. So Praline Au Caramel by Kyse Perfumes. That is a winner for this girl. All right, next. This is one that gets a lot of attention from people. Delizia di Marshmallow. Cute bottle, huh? So, I love marshmallow scents. I find a lot of scents that are described as marshmallow just smell creamy or sweet. But to marshmallow lovers like myself, I even make homemade marshmallows. It's my favorite candy. I don't know what that says about me. I know it's not very complex. I love it. Marshmallow is sugar boiled to a certain state, whipped with egg white. All those things matter. It's not just sugar. It's sugar that's liquefied and almost to the burnt stage, not quite. So it's got that, I don't know, it's just got its own scent. And she has nailed it in this bottle, like in this perfume. This is gorgeous. It smells like you opened up a package of marshmallows. It smells, so to me, it smells just like marshmallow candy, not necessarily the plant. It smells like the candy and it smells powdery. It's wonderful. It's great on its own. I actually have it on this wrist and I have it with a little bit of the cream too. And oh, quick mention, all of her scents, give them a little time, like I would say a week to 10 days to settle. When you first get them, it's probably because some of them have a fair amount of natural oils. The scent might not be very strong. This is one, when you first get it, it might not be that strong, but about a week or so it settles down and then you're like, yeah, I get it. So it's gorgeous. It smells just like marshmallow candy. And to me, not only is this great on its own, but it's great as a layering scent. It's just beautiful, you guys. Delizia di Marshmallow. All right. Next. Oh, this one's so good. All right. Gardenia Sucre. I love that bottle. So some of you who are not new here will know that I love resins, musks. I love things that are considered animalic, and I love them to a point that they don't smell animalic to me most of the time. They smell musky, warm, delicious, wonderful. Gardenia is a flower that can be polarizing for some people with perfumes because it has a rich, warm, some people say funky or animalic scent. I don't get that, I get just delicious, but Gardenia has naturally a milky, lactonic, kind of sometimes animalic, musky smell. Gorgeous. I love fresh gardenias, have them in my garden in the summer. This Gardenia Sucre is phenomenal. It smells, it's one of the truest gardenias I've ever smelled. When you first spray it, it smells just like gardenia in the garden. And when it dries down, I get more of the sucre or sugar, and some people say they get a lot of cream. I don't, what should I say? I don't get an additive cream. I think gardenias are creamy, period. So this to me is just one of the most beautiful gardenia scents. And it's excited me to try more of her scents that don't have as much of a gourmand lean. So she has like a lime and cognac scent. There are a few more that are not, I would say, just about the gourmand scent. So I'm excited to try more of these based on how good this Gardenia Sucre is. It's terrific. All right. So with my recent order, I got a bunch of little samples and I'm going to tell you about those. 2 are ones for me that I'm going to have to immediately buy because they're amazing and they're on sale. And then 3 are cool, but not something I need right now. All right, so let me find the corresponding drams here. Should have had my you-know-what together. Hey, can you hear what's playing in the background? Anybody know it? All right. Speaking of funky scents. All right. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Douceur Brûlée. Let's talk about it. It is phenomenal. So good. I have this on a scent strip because I have so many perfumes on my body right now. It's wrong. All right. So, Douceur Brûlée. Shoot, I should have looked up what douceur means. God, I want to say it means something to do with a bakery or baked goods. Tell me, French folks. When I first dabbed this Douceur Brûlée, I get a lot of butter at first, and okay, I'll just say I am not a person who's against chemicals in perfume. They're a combination that have been used forever, and it's what has helped make perfume. So while I dig the fact that some people really want more natural things, I get it. I'm not. I get the role that chemicals play in perfume. However, there are certain aroma chemicals sometimes that I'm like, that's so chemically, and it puts me off in some kind of way. A faux butter scent to me is like, I don't know why, I don't dig it. So when I first dab the Douceur Brûlée, I get butter, and for a minute I was like, I don't know if this is for me, and then literally a minute in I was like, oh, but it is. So it turns this corner, and then the kind of like, what would I call them? The non-gourmand notes come out. And in this case, I want to say, shoot, I should have written them down. I think it's like, it's oak moss. Shoot, there's something resinous in here too. And that comes out more. And so it's like this, at first it smells more gourmand. And then you get, let's see. I get a little more caramel. And I get like the earthy elements. And I don't know why, because you guys who've listened probably know that like I don't get the whole like gender marketing thing around perfumes. Like if you like what you like, you should wear it. But for some reason when I smell this one, I'm like, if a man in my life wore this, they would be in trouble. Like it is really sexy to me. And I'm going to order it and wear it, but for some reason, this to me leans a tiny bit more masculine to me. And I love it. I love it because it's like a candied masculine perfume. How cool is that? So, Douceur Brûlée, delicious, wonderful. Can't wait to order a full bottle. All right, next. Oh my gosh, so good. This is, I hope it's pronounced bonbons. Vanille. So vanilla bonbons, friends. It is so nice. Oh my gosh. This to me is a perfect vanilla scent. Pretty linear, but still really cool. This is the little, I don't know if you can see it, tiny little dram. So cute. This is a resinous vanilla. I think it has Peru balsam in it, which I'm a huge fan of resins, sappy things. And so that mixed with the vanilla, you get like a baking vanilla, but then because of the resinous kind of feel, and then a tiny bit, I get a tiny bit of musk too. And so to me, what it equates to bonbons vanille is this just perfect. It's a vanilla that has just enough other things to make it sophisticated, but mostly what you get is vanilla. I can imagine that this would just be really a great like kind of skin scent, or your skin but better scent, actually I should say, or something that like is comforting. It's just beautiful. So I'm gonna order a full bottle of bonbons of vanille. Really good. Okay, so now I'm gonna talk to you about 3 that I thought were interesting, but I don't need them right now. Yeah. One is called Serenade. God, how do you say this word, y'all? Is it Fraises? It's the word for strawberry. Yeah. All right. So, it is really good. I love strawberry scents. There's a fine line for me between, yeah, okay, so I'm just going to say, maybe I'm not just a gourmand lady, because this is a perfect gourmand. It smells like strawberry. To me, at first strawberry lip gloss, and then it becomes a bit more strawberry and cream. It's good, but I'll just say I can get this experience from like other strawberry things I own. And so maybe it just says something about my collection, not this work. It's beautiful, and if you're into gourmands and if you don't have any strawberry scents yet, this is killer. And for me, just because it's more linear, I would say it is something that a younger person could easily wear. And I was thinking when I wore this the other day that this is something I would buy for people starting out who are into strawberry. Like when I was in my teens, I would have been like, this would have been a signature scent for me. It is really good. It's just very linear. So Serenade à Fraises, or wait, yeah, Fraises, I hope. Next is one called Cacao Noisette. This is, I believe, her new release, and it's supposed to be very Nutella-like. Again, it's one of those where I'm like, it's exactly, I think, what it's supposed to be, and it's phenomenal in that. Like, it definitely smells like hazelnut spread. But I'll tell you, when I was talking about aroma chemicals before, or maybe this is a natural one for her, I'm not sure. This has a toasted scent, and it smells, yeah, it's really toasty for me. And that's just not a note that I love, but as far as if you like hazelnut spread, chocolate hazelnut spread, this is something you have to own. Like, it smells really like what she's going for here. So Cacao Noisette smells like Nutella. Really nice. And then last is one I tried called Vanilla. Is it Debauche? Debauche? I think it means like dirty vanilla or something like that. Hey. All right. It has, to me, not even as much of a vanilla accord as it has a dried fruit accord. And I like dried fruit when it's in a really complex kind of scent, like a old school scent. This to me is just a fruity, really fruity vanilla. And I just have a lot. You know, like that's a pretty I shouldn't say common. It's a somewhat popular kind of accord these days, and so that's the only reason I don't need to own this. If I didn't have something like it, it's great. So like all of her scents are, woo, so good. I suggest you go find your favorites, and because you can order these little drams, I think they're $2, 25% off right now, P.S. Order a bunch and see what's for you. There's bound to be something. They're gorgeous. She's so talented. Kyse Perfumes, look them up, wear them, try them, love them. So, do any of you wear them? Next, if you do, what's your favorite? And lastly, if you had to choose, let's see, an upcoming independent perfumer, somebody that you think no one is talking about yet, who are they? All right, thanks for playing. Talk to you soon. Cheers. And everything funky. Bye.